Stephanie is actually presenting a piece from Miss Maloney's class, but I had the opportunity to just meet her this week in the writing clinic when she brought a piece in that she was submitting for a contest, and it was very well written, and I look forward to seeing the results of that, and I look forward to seeing her presentation today. So Stephanie, come on up.
Good morning. I am very excited to be standing before you this morning because this is my very first student symposium, and I am eager to inform you of my discoveries through the use of comprehensive research. My three objectives are to tell you what my presentation is about, elaborate on the visuals, and inspire you to add comprehensive research to your term papers. So let's just jump right into it. I want to ask you the same question I asked myself. Are you doing the bare minimum research for your term papers? If the answer is yes, like mine, I'm going to show you just how much more information you too can discover by taking the initiative and searching a little further for the complete whole aspect of what you're researching. Last semester in my EH 102 course, I did a research paper on a short story entitled Saving Sardine, written by award-winning author Mei Chai. And it's roughly about the journey of a family who settles into the United States, who face immigration, and the contents reflect life's many transitions and minority challenges. From that bit of information and the whole story itself, I was able to construct a decent research paper. I was drawn to this story because it was an easy read, funny, and educational. Chai had the narration come from Nia, the youngest character's perspective. She was impulsive, protective, and filled with sass. Nia went through a maturing phase. She did not understand why Sordie, the eldest sister, had to up and marry a man she did not know nor love. So like a typical student, I wanted an A on my paper, but I had to ask myself, are you open to doing more than the minimum? I kept performing a comprehensive research and found sources that led me from one discovery to the next. My first discovery was about the author. The fact alone that Saving Sardine is a short story said there had to be more, so I dug further. Now this is where I really start to feel like a detective. Mei Chai and her characters had similarities. She and her family dealt with minority challenges and transitions. Chai is half Chinese and half Caucasian. She has lived in 14 states and 4 countries. Talk about transitions. Chai exclaims, when we first moved to South Dakota, we could stop traffic by walking down the sidewalk. My mother and father in front, my brother and me trailing behind. Cars and pickups slowed sometimes in both lanes. Passengers turned to stare out their windows. So my theory about comprehensive research wouldn't let me stop there. I went back to the story and kept searching for significant words and phrases, and that's when I struck big. With the following sentence, we'd go to California to see the stars, Paris, London, Cambodia even, to light incense for the bones of our father. Now I didn't let myself become too excited because there was a small read from a biography right before the beginning of Saving Sardine. But like me, a casual reader will have forgotten all about that part midway through the story. But I wasn't done there. I was just warming up. I came across another sentence. Sordie had walked across a minefield carrying me on her back. She was 9 and I was 4. From the use of comprehensive research, I was going down the right path. I read more about Mei Chai and discovered that she wrote Dragon Shika, and it's the origin of Saving Sardine. Dragon Shika is a fiction novel about a family of immigrants fleeing from Cambodia and the Khmer Rouge. Now this is where I get my happy dance. From this point, I was proud of myself. I applied comprehensive research and discovered substantial, honorable, heartbreaking, and long-forgotten material that started from a short story and led me to the discoveries of the Khmer Rouge, which took place in 1975 to 1979, claiming 2 million innocent Cambodian lives. Marxist leader Pol Pot led the Kinard in the political group that took over parts of China, forcing the people to work on communal farms in the countryside. Families died from execution, disease, starvation, and being overworked. The Khmer Rouge originated in 1960 as the Communist Party of Kampuchea, a name communists used for Cambodia. The party started its civil war in 1970 with the head of state, which lasted for 5 years. The Khmer Rouge eventually took over the capital and nation remained in the country, Kampuchea. Pol Pot set out to transform Cambodia, declaring the nation would start at year 0. Pol isolated his people, abolishing money, private property, and religion. Pol created a genocide, and anyone who met the criteria were automatically executed. 2 million. Innocent lives were gone. Most people have never seen physically what $2 million look like. I wasn't able to paint the whole picture, but I'm going to give you a portion of what 2 million looked like. As of 2016, the city of Oxford has 21,120 citizens. Anniston has 22,112. Jacksonville, 10,996 citizens. Gadsden, 35,837. Birmingham, 212,157. That's only 322,000 people. Can you imagine waking up and those cities were gone? Are you starting to see just how many lives were taken? And to think, we haven't cracked a dent in the 2 million count. In conclusion, may I please have everyone stand to their feet, please? Just stand right where you are. Pol Pot created what is known as the Cambodian genocide, targeting the victims he felt were a threat. If you wear glasses, please have a seat. If you fluently speak a language, please have a seat. If you have a physical disability, you may have a seat. If you have a college degree, please have a seat. Look around you. Those that are sitting would have been victims too of the Khmer Rouge. I have just one more question. What will you discover by applying comprehensive research to your papers? Thank you for your time, attention, and participation.